Hello everybody, welcome to today's assembly. Today's celebration assembly is a special one because I've got to do this by video to all of you both in class and at home. But that's no reason why we can't celebrate all the great things that are going on in school. And remember, in our celebration assembly, we always mark the things that people have achieved both in school and outside of school. So let's get right on it. This year has been a tough year where attendance is concerned, but we've done very well to get 91.6% so far this year. And you can see that top of the leaderboard for this last couple of weeks is 5BMSJ with 97.3%. So well done to them. It's been a tough few weeks recently with a lot of classes in and out. So I think we're doing very well to get those sorts of numbers. Well done everybody. Excellent job. I'm proud of you all. Keep it up. Keep making sure you get up in good time in the morning and get to school on time. If you're at home, make sure you're up in time to do your learning. Remember, your teachers are available from 8:30 in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and they're available on Chobe for you to type and ask questions all throughout that time. And next, we're going to talk about who's been keeping the areas outside their classrooms and their classrooms really super tidy. And being tidy is really important because it means that we're organised and we can get the things that we need for our learning quickly and without a lot of fuss. Now, it's been a tricky week again, like I've said before. We've had a lot of classes in and out. But there's one class that R2D2 has spotted on his travels up and down the corridor that really stand out. And this week's Tidy R2D2 champions are... Yes, it's 5BMSJ. Well done, 5BMSJ. You are on fire this week. Keep up that good work. I'm really proud of you, and make sure that you keep being those tidy role models. You never know, R2D2 might come and see you later in the week. Okay, what's next? Well, now we've got personal bests. I love personal bests because this is the part of the assembly where we share pictures and achievements and things that people have done outside of school. So let's see who's brought in a personal best for this week. This week's personal best goes to Emily Cooper in 5SF. Now, a lot of us know that Emily spends a lot of her spare time go-karting and racing, and she goes all over the place to do that. But she's won a very special trophy here. She's won Motorsport Woman first place in the under-12s category, and we're really proud of Emily's achievements, and we support her every step of the way. And we want Emily to go on to achieve everything she wants to achieve in the sport of racing. So well done for getting your trophy, Emily, and well done for being the best racing driver you can be. Keep up the good work. Next up, we've got our Walk to 5K Challenge certificates. Now, we haven't forgotten about this. I know we did this a little while ago, but Miss Shepherd has been collating all the information, and there are a number of certificates that we need to give out. If you're in school today, your teacher will have your certificates to give to you. If you're at home at the moment, don't worry, because your certificates are going to be waiting for you, ready for the next time you come into school. So many of you were so active and did some amazing things as part of this challenge. And we're so proud of all of you for getting out there and staying active, even when we're in tough times like we are with lockdown and COVID and that sort of thing. So what's next? Well, let's have a look. Even more certificates are coming your way. Every fortnight, we ask the teachers to pick 2 children, maybe 3 in their class, who have really shown off the values of the school. Don't forget, our values are resilience, so we don't give up. Engagement, we try hard, we take part. Well-being, we're kind and we look after each other. And aspiration, we always try to be our best. So teachers, if you're in class with your children at the moment and you've got some certificates to give out, just pause the video now, and then when you've finished, press play again. Wow, a big well done to all of those people who've got themselves a Values Champion certificate. And remember, next time it can be you. Everybody is good a lot of the time when they're in school. We're lucky to have so many children who behave well and show off our values. But remember, you won't necessarily get a sticker or a certificate or a reward every single time you're being good, but the more times you are being good, the more likely it is that we will catch you being good, that we will catch you showing off the school values. And that's the way we need to think about it. So keep showing off those values. And now let's find out what's happening next. So on Tuesday the 23rd of March, a lot of people came together to think and to reflect about people who, for various reasons, aren't with us anymore. Here is His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales with a short video explaining a little bit about the day and why it's important.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the past year, our country has been through a trial which has tested our resolve and our resilience in countless ways. We've all been inspired by the resourcefulness we have witnessed, humbled by the dedication shown by so many, and moved beyond words by the sacrifices we have seen. We are emerging from this time with a renewed confidence in one another and with a strengthened faith in our society, richly diverse in its many communities and cultures, but united in its commitment to the common good and the welfare of others, particularly those most vulnerable. As we do so, it is right that we pause to remember those whose lives have been so tragically cut short. As patron of Marie Curie, I am so very proud that this charity, which does so much to help people at the end of their lives, has taken a lead in helping the entire country cope with losses we had never foreseen, but must never forget. Whatever our faith or philosophy may be, let us take a moment together to remember those who have been lost, to give thanks for their lives, and to acknowledge the inexpressible pain of parting. In their memory, let us resolve to work for a future inspired by our highest values that have been displayed so clearly by the people of this country through this most challenging of times.
Thank you, sir. So we're now going to hold a minute's silence of our own. And in this time, you might remember somebody who you've lost. Could be to COVID, could be to something else. Someone who's not perhaps around anymore. And we remember them not to be sad, although it's probably a sad feeling, but we remember them to remember the good things about them. The things that perhaps made us the people who we are, made us better people. We also think about what we can do to support others who have lost, who have been bereaved, who've had people who've died or passed away. And we also think about hope. Hope for a brighter future, and hope for how things can be when all of this pandemic is finished. So if it helps, close your eyes or bow your head, and we'll just have a minute's silence now, a time of reflection to think about those that are with us no longer. Okay, that's 1 minute. Thank you for spending the time doing that. It's important to remember people who have passed and who are no longer with us. We can often learn a lot from them. So that's all for today's assembly. Thanks for spending time with me today and celebrating and reflecting on all those things that matter. Don't forget our school values of resilience, engagement, aspiration and well-being. They're the things that we need to be doing and thinking and showing off all of the time. Whether you're at home doing your learning or in school, I want you to make sure that you're doing the very best that you can all the time. Look after yourselves, have a lovely weekend, and we look forward to seeing you and talking to you next week. Bye-bye now. Take care. Bye-bye.